Here we go, here we go. Oh, we need to talk about life and when life gives you speed bumps and road bumps and stops and blocks and challenges and decisions to take the exit. I was just driving on the freeway for a good hour, just going with the flow at a really good pace. You know, you're going fast. Everything feels great. And then I follow my directions to take the exit. And I just realized I just took an exit in a few areas of life, with a job, with a relationship. And when all that happens, especially at once, it just feels like you are slowed down, like you take the exit to slow down. Because you had everything else going on. Everything else was smooth sailing. Everything else was like flying by, like driving really quickly. You know, it was cruise control, right? Life was cruise control until you have these little setbacks where you have to take an exit. And when you take this exit, you know, you're in the new place. You're at a stoplight. Right when you get off the exit, normally you have to stop. And so that's where I'm at in my life right now, is I'm in a stop where I am not doing things like normal, like going out to get another job or trying to find a new relationship. I'm like stopping to reevaluate life and to flush some things out. So sometimes you need to stop and take the exit. And what's really interesting is that I was listening to these directions on, you know, your phone, places of like where you're supposed to go. The directions, sometimes in life there's a game plan. We have direction and we're following these directions that are telling us where to go. But if you're in a new place like I just was, you get off the freeway, you know, you're following the directions. You're also following the street lights, the red light that says don't, you know, stop. It says turn left. And I stopped for a red left turn lane instead of a red light under me, and I didn't even know. And the car behind me moved forward and went through what was no light. I was just looking at the light to my left that was for the left turn lane, not the lane I was in. Then I got to follow him. So even when you take an exit, even when you follow directions, you still don't know where you're going, and it's okay. Like that is the biggest proof that I like got from this thing is to just take the exit and like go through the stops, go through the motions. You're gonna be driving like you were before. You're not gonna be on cruise control. Your life's not. Things are moving in different direction. They're changed. So you're not on cruise control. You have to accept that. You're just going through the stop signs. You're going through the motion. You're figuring out which street lights are where the streets are, who's who in this new area of your life. Just like getting off the freeway and taking the exit, you're taking an exit in life to a new direction, to a new town, to just a new view. And it's okay to still not know where you're going, even though you're following what you thought was your life plan, what you thought was a plan for a career or a job. And it's okay to still not know where you're going, as long as you just steadily follow your directions and steadily follow what you're doing now that you're off the freeway, now that you're off your old life path, your old direction. You're going in a new direction. And when you change that new direction, you get off that exit, it's going to take a while to find your flow again, and that's okay. So this is my little preachy thingy for right now, and I don't know where else that's going to go, but here it is. Okay, I'm at my destination, and it's time to blow, and then there's red because it's smoky. Yeah, it's okay to still not know where to go, even when you follow directions, even when you take the exit, even when you take that new turn into a new place, to go slow. When you've just been going fast, and then all of a sudden you have to go slow, it's a hard change. It can be heartbreaking. It can be hard. It can be, you know, upsetting, and that's totally fine. You know, that's totally okay, and that's expected to have that change be a little bit of a shock. It's a different flow, and you'll get back on it. You'll get back on the freeway eventually. You'll get back on autopilot again. But know that it's not always on autopilot, and you're not always on the freeway. You're not always having an easy ride, and that it's to be expected, and it's okay. Love, love, love.